Hello, welcome to the September vlog. In this vlog we are going to be reading the third book in the Assistant to the Villain series and a whole bunch of other things. I'm hoping to get this out in the month of September, so we'll see how that goes. But before we do any reading, I have skazoos to unbox with you. They just came in the mail today. They're still wrapped in the plastic and we are going to open them together. So enjoy this unboxing, okay? Let me get the plastic off first, so hold on. Okay, plastic off of one, plastic off of number two, here we go. Boom! Plastic off of number two. The two photo cards that I got were a Han. Will you focus on Han's face, por favor? I don't know, it won't focus on Han's face. And nope, I did get Han, but not what I meant. And Ian. Yeah, Han and Ian. So Han will be going to my friend Elvish because that's her bias and I would love her to have it. I was like, what fell over? Okay. What shall we do first? We'll do this one first because I've decided so. It's leave it. I'm guessing leave it. It's 100% leave it. It's got ears. It's 100% leave it. Oh, it's Dwecky. It's Dwecky. I thought it was leave it because, you know, rabbit ears. That's cute. I will ask my coworker if she wants this. Cool. We got Dwecky. I want to say it's Wolfie, but I really don't know. What color is it? It's Leebit. I knew I had a Leebit in here. Why did yours come? Interesting. Anyway, I knew we had a Leebit. I could feel the Leebit energy. But look, aren't they cute? I love them. Hello? There we go. Hi. Don't know why that took so long to focus on me, but I wanted to pop in and tell you that I have acquired the boy. He is here. I also have... The camera's gonna die. We've got to go quick. I've also got that bad boy. And then that's not gonna fit in there. I also have this. Now, I spoiled myself because I read the trigger warnings. I spoiled myself for something that happens in the Duskwalker books, and I'm so sad. But I think I might pick it up again, so we'll see what happens. Don't mind the wet hair, but I come to you today to tell you that in several months of when I'm making this video, I'm being held hostage, okay? Being held hostage. Because as you see, I've been... Can you read it? I've been asked to be a bridesmaid. Now, that's not the problem. The problem is my best friend is going to keep me hostage because I have not been given the option to deny her request. Okay? I am going to be... Can you read it? I can't see. I am going to be a bridesmaid against my will. Someone please save me. Okay? Someone please save me. I'm just kidding. My best friend asked me to be her bridesmaid, and I'm showing you the little things she got me to ask me to be her bridesmaid. I said no, of course, obviously. Duh. I don't know how to. Can you see it? No, you cannot. Yes, you can. I don't know how well you can see it. How about that? Is that good? Isn't it pretty? I literally put the shirt in the wash that she got me, but I'll show you a picture of that bad boy because it's so cute. And you know, she finally sent me my Christmas gift from last year. Have I sent her her Christmas gift as of September 12th, 2025? No, I have not sent her her December 2024 Christmas gift. I have not sent that to her. In fact, it's actually in the next room. Maybe I should probably send that to her. But look. And it just so happens that the 25th, the 20th, I don't know, some Twilight anniversary is occurring right now. Just look how pretty it is. I won't show you the whole thing, but aren't they just so pretty? Yes, and it has all like the DVDs in it. Anyway, long story short, I'm gonna be held captive next year in June. And I'm gonna be a bridesmaid. My best friend's getting married. If you couldn't tell, that was all satire, and I'm so excited for my best friend to be getting married. I just wanted to make a little joke. I love my best friend very much, okay? Okay. Hello, hello. This is probably the first or second clip you are seeing, and I have reading updates for you. I am currently reading, Accomplice to the Villain. I am on chapter, I think, 22. Let me fact check myself. Yeah, I'm on chapter 22. I'm 27% of the way through. I have about 3 hours and 14 minutes left. And that is all I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to probably finish this book, hopefully try to finish this book, and try to stay off social media. So that is the goal for today. Hello. It is currently September 15th. It is Felix's birthday. I missed Han's birthday by just a couple hours. But that's not the point. I am currently in the middle of Accomplice to the Villain. I am 64% of the way through. I think I'm actually a little bit further than what Goodreads is telling me. I'm warring with myself over if I should finish this book or not finish it, because I don't want it to end. Once it's over, and the fourth book isn't out yet, so I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna finish the book, obviously, but I'm at war with myself on if I should finish it or not. I'm going to. But my brain is protesting, because I really like this book, and the fourth one's not out yet. There might be a fifth one. Yeah. But I'm really loving it so far. I'm so worried about what is going to happen to Kingsley. And I think my earlier statement that was filmed in slow motion, which I may or may not still have, I think he has betrayed them. I think he's betrayed them. Why? Not entirely sure, but I think he has betrayed them, which is so sad. Now, I'm also currently in the middle of my favorite book of all time, which is Bring Me Their Hearts by Sara. I'm currently, I don't even know. I'm on page 89, chapter 5. And do you like the bookmark? What's in focus? You know what? I don't even know. Anyway, I'm on chapter 5. I'm using my cute little ghost cat bookmark. Because when you stick them in the book, well, actually, I'd have it like there. It's cute. My favorite book of all time. I needed a nice cozy, upbeat book. So that's what we're reading. I needed something that would make me feel good. So here we are. I don't have anything to say. My favorite book of all time. The last time I've read this book, the first one, many a time. How many, you might ask? Well, let me tell you. As soon as I find it on Goodreads. I've read the first book about 5 times in my life, and all of those were back in 3 out of the 4 times that I've completed this. We're back in 2020. I read it in April, I read it in July, and I read it in August. So, what does that tell you? I really like this book. I'm gonna go hop in the shower, and I'll see you when I have another update, okay? Okay. This is an inside thought that probably shouldn't be said out loud, but you think if I snort the glucose powder, my blood sugar will rise? I assume it would. I'm not going to. But it was just an inside thought, and I was just curious. I think it would raise my blood sugar. Hello. So it's been a hot second since we have talked. I finished Bring Me Their Hearts by Sara Wolf, and then I finished Find Me Their Bones by Sara Wolf, and you're probably thinking, whoa, that's 2 books that you finished in like 2 days. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy what the mind can do when you put it to work. No, I just haven't wanted to do anything, so I decided to read my favorite series again. Now, that being said, I have 2 questions for past me. I have this edition. I think it's a standard edition. I don't know why she's in a tunic and not a dress. I don't know. Why did I decide to tab this one when this was the only copy I had of her with the tunic? I have a dozen other copies with the dress. Why did I decide the one and only copy with the tunic? Let's tab this one. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? What was past me on about? Don't ask, because I have no idea. Don't ask. Couldn't tell you. But with that being said, I did find somebody who was selling a clean, crisp version. Well, it's not clean, nor is it 100% crisp, but that's not the point.
I have another copy with the tunic instead of the dress. And there are no marks in it, no tabs. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm so excited. Look how many tabs I had. I don't know if there's like there's so many tabs. I think this may be one of the most tabbed books I have in my collection. Pretty Little Tease has more tabs, but this one physically has a lot of tabs. I did the physical tabbing, you know, but I usually edge highlight. Maybe I can show you. Usually, I got this off of a girl on TikTok. She highlights the edge of her page when she likes a tab. This one, lots of tabs, but this one physically had a lot of tabs. And you know, the last time I read this book, I'll tell you as soon as Goodreads loads. Okay, the last time I read this book was in 2022. I forgot where I was going with this. Oh, it was going to lead me into my next point, which was I finished Find Me Their Bones. Well, first, let me say, the first one, Bring Me Their Hearts, loved it, gave it a 5 out of 5. It is my favorite book of all time. I love this book. I love it so much. And I don't think there's a way for me to describe what it is that I love about this book. It is just a regular romantasy. But I love this book. I love this book so much. Which brings me to my next point. I finished Find Me Their Bones. I didn't feel like grabbing the book from my bookshelves, but I finished Find Me Their Bones. I think I gave that one a great question. I think I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars this time around. Yeah, I think I gave it a 4 out of 5. I liked it. This one, I think I've read a couple times as well. Apparently, according to Goodreads, I read this back in April of 2020, and I finished it April 2nd. Started it April 1st, finished it April 2nd. Then I started in August 1st, 2020, finished it August 6th, 2020. I've only read Find Me Their Bones twice, apparently. Now, 3 times, because I finished it a couple days ago. Loved it, gave it a 4 out of 5. Which leads me to my final point, which is Find Me Their Bones? No, what is it called? Send Me Their Souls. Send Me Their Souls. I've only ever read Send Me Their Souls once. And that was when it came out in 2019, in November. Nope, 2020, November. I've only read it once. Once, and that is it. There are a few things that I remember about the book. I know there are going to be spoilers, so if you don't want to watch, skip ahead. Zira, at the very end, disappears for several years, and then she comes back to Vetris. And there's a lot of hopping around, and I was confused for a lot of it. I was going to rewatch my vlog that I had dedicated to it when I originally read it, but I want to be surprised. I don't want my past self to tell me anything. I want fully conscious, fully awake, not 100% depressed Laurel to experience this book. So, I am going to be reading the 3rd book in just a second, but I just wanted to preface that. I've read the first book about 1 million times. I've read the 2nd book a couple of times. I've only read the 3rd and final book in this series once. That's technically 2, only once. And I don't know how I'm going to feel about it afterwards. Yeah, I started it November 3rd, 2020, finished it November 7th, gave it a 5 out of 5. I'm not going to look at anything else. I'm so excited to read the 3rd book. There was a delay in the raise of that finger, but that's not the point. I'm very excited to read it. And now, on a different note, I finished another book, not my favorite series of all time, if I can go back to Goodreads and show you what it was. Stack the Cats. I read Stack the Cats by Susie Ghahremani. I read this board book to my coworker like she was a child. I was like, stack the cats. 1 cat, 2 cat, red cat, blue cat. I don't remember what it was, but I read that to her. It was like 5 pages, and I loved it. So I've bought a copy. Don't tell anyone. I bought a copy of a kid's book, and it is currently coming to my house, and I'm very excited to add this book to my collection. I have very few kids' books in my collection. But I do have a few that I want to add to it, so I'm excited for when that comes. I'll show it to you when we get here. Maybe I'll read it to you when it gets here. So yeah, that's all I had right now. I'm gonna go read Send Me Their Souls, and we will see how far I get. Oh, on a bright side, on a bright note, I am almost done cataloging all of the books that I own. So far, I have 285 books in my brother's room and some in my room. I'm not finished yet. I have about 2.5 shelves to go. I just got tired and my back hurt, so I stopped. But I've got 285 books. And I will not tell you how much money I've spent currently, because I do have a cost of everything that I have, or I'm trying to go back and look at receipts, because I'd like to know how much everything has cost. But that doesn't include all the books I've purchased in the past and like got rid of or sold. So the stats aren't 100%, but they are pretty close. Do you want to know the stats? I can show you the stats. Some of them aren't accurate because I put the Twilight box set. There we go. I put those two down. I need to go back and put the books actually. So it's not completely accurate. But 277 books that I have right now, 119 of them are spicy, which seems accurate. My average rating is a 3.97. I have about 173 unread books. 14 of them are annotated. The likelihood I've read a book in my personal collection is 39%, and I've read 110 of them. That's so exciting. Hi, I am 43% of the way through Send Me Their Souls. And my Kindle's gonna die. I'm gonna have to charge it, which is interesting because I literally just charged it the other day. So there's that. I was trying to figure out how I worded what I wanted to word about 5 years ago, how I worded it before, and I've just come to the conclusion that wherever I'm at, we're talking about one thing, and then suddenly we're in the middle of another thing, and I don't know how we got there. And I'm pretty sure that in my last vlog, which is no longer viewable to the public, it was not for a very long time, and it will never be, I had the same issue. And in the recesses of my brain, when it actually works sometimes, I remember seeing that Sara Wolf was writing this book in like March of 2020, and it came out in November 2020, so I think that's what, it just needed one extra round of editing, and I don't think it got that, which is a little disappointing. So that's my only gripe that I have about the third book right now. I'm liking what I'm reading so far. I'm going to continue tonight. On a different note, let me show you all the books that came in / that I bought. I think I showed you. I got a nice clean copy. Oops, that's upside down. Nice clean copy, because for some reason I decided to tab the only version I had of her in a tunic, so I don't know why I did that. Don't ask, I have no idea. Stack the Cats came in. It's a children's board book, by the way, just so you know. Stack the Cats. 1 cat sleeps. 2 cats play. 3 cats stack. 4 cats teeter. 5 cats totter. Hold on, you can't even really see it. Hold on. 6 prefer. 3 stacks of 3 cats. Oh, 2 stacks of 3 cats. I can't read. Don't worry. I can't read. 7 cats nap. And 8 cats try, but 8 cats tumble. 9 cats greedy. 3, 3, and 3. 10 cats are just too many. So 1 cat sleeps. He looks like he's seen some shit. This guy, he's seen some things in his time. One cat sleeps, 2 cats hide, and 2 cats seek, and 3 cats stack. How will you stack the cats? I will stack the cats, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ask why I bought it. No idea. Read it to my coworker and I was like, damn, that was great, and I wanted it. Now, tourist season came in. Very excited for this bad boy. Can you see the bridges? No, you're focusing on something else. What are you focusing on? There you go. The spreads, and here's underneath. Excuse you. I don't want to break it. Mine did come signed. I like it. I'm very excited to read it. Most of my coworkers are starting to read it. They'll definitely read it before I do. Tourist season, okay? Okay. One dark window came in. Miss Bridges. And then it has a little window. Whoop. Hello. Hello. A little window on the side. It's cute. I like this one. I'm very excited for it. I like this much better than the old ones that I had. This one also has a little window. It's gonna focus on my face. Can you see? I think so. And then, so yeah, those are all the books I've gotten recently. And I have a couple more pre-orders coming in because I did pre-order Twilight. And I found something exciting for a relatively cheap price. And as soon as it gets here, I will show you. Okay? Okay. Hi. I'm gonna end the vlog here. I know we haven't finished either Accomplice Still Villain or Send Me Their Souls, but I will be finishing them in the next vlog. This one has just gotten a little long, and I need to edit it so I can get it out for you. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you for joining me this month. There was honestly more reading than I thought there was going to be. There's been more reading than there has been in the past, so that's kind of exciting. Not entirely sure what we're going to do next month after the end of this week, so I don't know what we're going to get up to, but stay tuned. Stay tuned, because it's going to be exciting. The first week of October, I have some fun things planned, so I hope you will join me. Okay? Okay. Bye. Love you.